Sweet YouTube, welcome back to another of my videos. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the tattoo tag. So I done a video a little while ago. If you haven't seen it, you can click the card up there, where I tried to give myself some fake tattoos that you can make using a printer. In that video I said that I wanted to make a video about my tattoos in more detail, and this is that video. So without further ado, let's get on to the tattoo tag. So question number one is, how many tattoos do you have? I have 3 tattoos. A lot of people think that I only have one, which is the one on my wrist, but I actually have 2 more. I have one on my collarbone here, and I also have another one on my arm here. So here are some close-ups of my tattoos that I will take using my phone. Question number 2, what is your favorite tattoo? My first one's not my favorite because I have some gripes with my first one, because somebody pointed out to me that the birds on my tattoo look like penguins sliding on their bellies. And ever since I've seen that, I can't see it the same way. And then my Am I Right one holds so much meaning to me. It's an all in all great tattoo, and then I was able to meet Rose and Rosie and show them it, and it just, to me, I don't even call it my Am I Right tattoo, I call it my Rose and Rosie tattoo. So I love that one. But then the one on my wrist, the butterfly one, it also holds a lot of meaning. Life is strange. And I mean, it just looks so cool. You know what? Favorite tattoo, I'm gonna go for the last one I got, which was my butterfly one. Question number 3, how old were you when you got your first tattoo? This is one of these situations where it's just like, do as I say, not as I do. So I was told that you could get tattoos in the UK at 16 with parental consent. That is not true. So my first one on my collarbone, my dad was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, Dad, can you give me a tattoo for my birthday? And he's like, okay. So he knew a guy that done tattoos, and basically I turned up to his doorstep 2 days after I turned 16 and I got a tattoo. It did get infected. That's because he told me to use Vaseline for aftercare. But yeah, that was my first tattoo, and I was only 16. And legal age to get tattoos is 18, and it's 18 for a flippin' reason. Question number 4, what do your parents think about your tattoos? My dad has tattoos. He actually quite likes my tattoos. He thinks they're quite nice. My mom says that her favorite one that I have is the Am I Right one. That one is like her favorite. She's a bit iffy with my first one for reasons. Question number 5, did you always have a love for tattoos? Yes. Growing up, and I said this in my last video when I was doing the fake ones, if there's a chewing gum that came with a fake tattoo, if there was an ice cream that came with fake tattoos, yes, we had those. If the pot noodles came with fake tattoos, if any of those things were within my reach, you best believe I had water, a towel, and it was stuck to my arm. It's always been something I was super interested in, and yeah, it just made sense when I got older. My mum knew when I got older that I would definitely get tattoos. Question number 6, what was your inspiration? Most of my tattoos are just I like it, I get it. I'm a big believer of tattoos don't have to have meaning. If you're happy with it on your body, do it. In saying that, my tattoos do have some symbolism. As I said, my Am I Right one was for Rose and Rosie, and that one means a lot to me. And then this one is my Life is Strange tattoo, and I absolutely love that. There's a lot of meaning behind it that I don't necessarily want to share online. I also have this one, Live Life Now. Live Life Now is a song from an album by an artist called Cheryl Cole. I think she's just called Cheryl now. Basically in the album they have this introduction, and then it leads into the song that's called Live Life Now. The intro to that song always made me think about the things in my life that I wanted and how I was going to pursue those things. So that's what that tattoo means to me. I like butterflies, so I got a butterfly at the end of it, and to be honest, I seen Demi Lovato's birds on her arm and I wanted them, so I put them here. I don't agree with copying tattoos. I agree with taking inspiration from other people's, but not blatantly copying them. That's why mine are different and they're here. Question number 7, do you plan on getting more tattoos in the future? I was hoping to get a tattoo this summer. I was going to book it in March. We all know what happened in March. So I didn't actually get to do it, but there's some tattoos that I really, really want. I definitely want the lion here. After I seen the lions that I done in my past video, I've completely sold the idea of getting a custom geometric lion here. I just think that's gonna look class. I also want to get a Sims 4 plumb bob. I want to get one of those. A lot of people be like, that's such a typical tattoo, but I think it just looks really cute. Question number 8. Which tattoo was the most painful? I'm gonna say this one. It was the first time I got color tattoo. He done like kind of a gradient in the tattoo, so I had to kind of go over some areas where he had went over before just to make that color kind of pop a little bit more, so that kind of hurt. And because my wrist is quite fine, I think that's why it hurt more. And I thought this one would have hurt the most because it's actually over the bone, and like it did hurt a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't find that too bad. Question number 9. Do you regret any of your tattoos? Hell to the no. Question number 10. What was your least painful tattoo? My Amorite one was my least painful one because I don't remember it being done. Question 11. What did you use while your tattoos were healing? All of my tattoos have had slightly different aftercare. This one was Vaseline and cling film. What basically Vaseline does in a tattoo is traps all the bacteria in, and then it doesn't let, you know, air in to actually clean the wound, and that's why I got an infection. So don't use that. Never ever use that. This one was just standard aftercare. Basically, like, my tattoo artist, like, after you get tattooed done, he gives you a card with all his details on it and like a list of like aftercare instructions for his work. But this one, there's like different tattoo gels and stuff you can get. He recommended those, but he's like, if you can't get those, use like an unscented antibacterial lotion. And I had a lotion that I used for this tattoo. And then like you don't shower, you don't get water on it, you don't swim for like 2 weeks, and just make sure that you clean it. I also like to clean it with just like after it's past those 2 weeks, clean it with a little bit of hot water just to make sure that there's no bacterial in it. This one, my Amorite tattoo, was actually, we used Sanoderm. So basically I just got Sanoderm to the studio and he's like, do you want to try it out? And I'm like, I'll be your guinea pig, I'll fucking try it. So basically for it, I just kept it on for however long he told me to keep it on, and then you just do regular aftercare with it, just clean it out and stuff like that. The Sanoderm was awesome. I was really, really happy with that. And the last question, which is question number 12, what is the best aftercare? I don't want to give out any fake aftercare info in this video because what works for my body and my tattoos might not work for someone else's. I mean, you have to think of it in the context of a tattoo is an open wound, so it does need to be treated, but it needs to be treated also in a way that will give you the best result when it heals, and a tattoo artist that done the work will know that the best. So I would say the best aftercare is the aftercare that is given to you after your appointment with your tattoo artist. But yeah, that was the last question. I actually really enjoyed doing this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a little preview of my tattoos. It's not something I talk about on YouTube a lot, but I do really love tattoos and I'm fascinated by tattoos and the whole art. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give a big thumbs up and also subscribe with love, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video.